Okay, welcome to the Gearcaster. This is a redo of our Polarmax TransDry review that we did earlier, and it ended up that the TransDry didn't actually work so well. And I think one of the reasons for that was that the thickness of the cotton of the TransDry was probably about 10 times more than the wool, the cotton, or the polyester that we were using to kind of compare it to. So I've got a new Polarmax TransDry t-shirt, which better weight cotton. It's much more lightweight cotton, which can compare kind of to the weight of the wool, the cotton, and the polyester that we have. So we're going to try the experiment over again. So we're taking a quarter cup of water and we're going to pour it on each of the t-shirts. So we've got the TransDry first, then the wool base layer from Icebreaker, the regular cotton t-shirt, and finally just the regular polyester base layer. And let's get all these soaked in if we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare how quickly that each of these dry, and we'll see how great they do on their wicking properties. And the more they wick, of course, the quicker that they're going to dry. So we'll time each of these to see which one dries first, and then we will let you know. So we're at about an hour and a half or an hour and 40 minutes roughly, and the polyester shirt is still pretty wet. The TransDry is damp. It's not wet anymore, but a small part around the base of the shirt is still damp. The wool shirt is actually completely dry, and the regular cotton t-shirt is completely dry as well too. So not great for the polyester, you know, pretty neck and neck for the wool or the cotton. I guess the benefit you have of the wool is you have the warmth versus the cotton. The TransDry is still a bit damp, not as bad as the other TransDry experiment that we did compared to the wool. So we'll let the TransDry keep going for a bit more, and I'll see how long it takes to get fully dry, and then compare it to the wool shirt at the same time. So stay tuned. Okay, we're at just about 2 hours now, and the polyester shirt is still a tiny bit damp. The TransDry is completely dry, the wool is completely dry, and the regular cotton t-shirt is completely dry. So all in all, it seems like wool still might be a better choice for if you're in cold weather, winter conditions where you need that extra warmth. I would still probably stay away from the regular cotton, and the TransDry cotton does a great job of wicking, so you don't it doesn't stick to you and you don't feel sopping wet all the time as you probably would with regular cotton. But I might save it for kind of spring, summer, fall even conditions where you don't have to worry about that. You don't need that extra warm layer of the wool beneath you. But all in all, it seems to be a good general wicking shirt, much better than a regular cotton shirt, and it feels pretty good against your skin.